We focus once again on Orbit Corporation. It's been over a year since the management sat in front of us, promising to complete work on their project. Yet, there is nothing happening on the ground. And now more of the company projects are getting seized by lenders. Nikhil Narayan Sivadas has this report.
If you ever wondered why real estate developers in India aren't trusted anymore, then you only have to look at the experience of home buyers like S. Gopalan. He had invested in Orbit Corporation's Orbit Residency Park in Andheri in 2009, thinking he was getting a good deal. But that is not the case anymore.
It was supposed to have been given to me in 2013, end of 12 and 13, and we are in 2016. So the work has stopped some 2.5 years ago, and there is no sight of work commencing, and there is no hope as such, as to when it will start, recommence, and when I will get my flats.
And things are getting worse. Orbit Residency Park was seized by LIC Housing Finance in 2013 and then put up for auction. While this means a new developer could be brought in to complete the project, the home buyers claim that their payments to Orbit Corporation are not being recognized by LIC Housing Finance, which in turn will affect their rights to their homes.
According to NHB, which is the regulatory body for any housing finance company, the housing finance company should notify all flat buyers that they have lent money to the project, and we should have then been asked to deposit all proceeds towards an escrow account. However, LIC Housing Finance did not notify any of us flat buyers that they had lent any money to Orbit, and therefore we were in the dark.
LIC Housing Finance told NDTV that the matter was sub judice and could not comment further. But the same scenario may play out again with another project, Orbit Terraces, being symbolically taken over by SBI and the Union Bank last month. Notices have been posted asking the public not to deal with the properties. If Orbit fails to pay its dues of over Rs 135 crores, this project may be put up for auction as well.
The problem is for those people who have paid monies but do not have registered agreements. Will the new person honor whatever written documentation was there? What happens if there is no documentation? He might then play it whichever way he likes. If the market rates are going up, he might just say, here's your, take back your money. Or vice versa, if they are going down, he will forcibly allot you something at a high price.
NDTV met with Orbit Corporation's MD and CEO Pujit Agarwal, but he refused to come on camera and clarify how he intends to solve these problems. However, he said that his company was in talks with lenders to settle its debt and that he intends to restart construction in the next couple of months. Pujit also stated he had found an investor who was willing to buy the delayed units from customers who wanted to exit the project. But since this will happen at less than market rates, most customers are unwilling to take up the offer. Instead, several buyers have approached the consumer courts to get a favorable judgment. Legal experts say this is the most effective way to get Orbit to fulfill its promises.
The beauty of the Consumer Protection Act, the buyer can go under Section 25, where he can auction the property, other properties of the Orbit, personal properties of the director through the collector under Section 25, which is known as the execution proceeding under the Consumer Protection Act. This can be filed in the National Commission, and the respective collector will attach the properties and auction the properties and give the proceeds to the buyer.
As things stand, buyers are gathering to file a collective suit against Orbit Corporation and even its lenders if their rights to the property are denied. Serious questions are being raised about Orbit Corporation's ability to pay its debts, with even the company's official website going down all of Tuesday morning. Something that is definitely going to send a negative message to home buyers and lenders alike. From Mumbai, with Nikhil Narayan Sivadas, Abhishek Singh for NDTV.